He also kept showing me the number 7, the month of July, the 7th of a month. I think you had said he was born in July.
Yes.
Okay. He also kept wanting to, he kind of giggled and was showing me how he would come in with rocks in his pockets or marbles and like kind of giggled about it. Do you understand what that's about?
Yeah, it's probably rocks or sinkers.
Okay. I love it. I know that I have your son here. Oh, I'm going to start crying.
And for you to say sweet little guy,
He was
one of the sweetest kids.
Oh, and I have to tell you, you guys, both of you, you know, I've had many souls wake me up and be very demanding, be very kind of aggressive. But he was a sweet little guy. It was almost like he's like, ma'am, I have a message. It was so adorable. So I love hearing that, you know, and I always tell people the soul never changes ever. So your beautiful little man, his little soul is just, it's who he is. And he came through that way. And I have him here, by the way. I'm already getting where I feel like for you, Michaela, your mom's friend is a big part of helping us to connect him to his parents. So thank you for that.
And it's so funny because like, I usually am asleep by now, but I took an overnight shift, so I'm on my overnight shift right now. So I'm never up around this time.
See, isn't it crazy how everything's aligning? It's all meant to be. And, you know, our loved ones on the other side, they do this shit. They control this. They will make these things happen to make sure. And I was getting so frustrated because I'm like, nobody is connecting with this little guy. And I thought, oh my gosh, but I knew eventually we would, but not gonna lie, I was getting really sad. And but it's all about divine timing, you know. But then also some other things he kept bringing in. He kept wanting to talk about, or he kept showing me, now I don't see color, but he was wearing like a blue plaid or striped shirt. So for me, that's either one that he'd wear, or blue is a very favorite color. I just don't see. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. I'm getting more from him. Hang on. You scribble a little bit. I just heard, hi, Daddy. Hi, Daddy. Like so quickly, like, hi, Daddy. Hang on here. He also, when I was picking up on Saturday, the messages, this one was a little bit kind of vague, but I kept seeing a Colt 45 gun. So it was like something about that or a gun. Do you understand that?
I understand, but it has nothing to do with him, but I understand.
That's okay. As long as you understand why he would bring that up.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you are comfortable and you want to share, you're more than welcome, but you don't have to, hon.
Okay, our son passed a year ago on the 8th. Like the anniversary was 3 days ago.
On Saturday.
Friday.
Oh, I thought it was Saturday. Okay, never mind. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Now, July 28th, I woke up to my smoke detectors going off, which has been a thing around here now. And his frame fell off the wall. So I knew something was going to go sideways on Monday, but I wasn't sure what. But the day panned out, and what wound up happening is my 23-year-old niece came over here, and she was very upset, and just, I was trying to like figure out what was going on, and I couldn't. And around 9 o'clock, she went into my bathroom and shot herself in the head. And it's only been 2 weeks today, so that's what the gun's about. So it's like Jack was trying to warn me that morning, but
Oh my gosh. I just got the chills all up my body.
And what did you say about the number 14?
Yeah, the number 14.
What were you saying about it? Like,
It just came up. Meaning
okay,
that
well,
it's
that's
a
a double for me because Jack was 14 when he passed. And my niece that just killed herself 2 weeks ago, her birthday is coming up on the 14th. So it's kind of a double.
oh my goodness, hon.
Wow.
I'm so sorry for your loss of your son, for your niece. You know, I I really feel that you know, with Jack coming through, you know, almost literally a year to the date of his passing, of his anniversary. Now, it doesn't mean that he didn't try to come through Friday, but just because I was so busy. Matter of fact, I had a party that night, so most likely I wasn't listening. But then to come through Saturday, and that's when they come through, is when my mind is at its most, quiet, when I'm kind of, trying to sleep. Um, the the fact that it happened Saturday, and your niece had just done this. Was this after Saturday?
It was 2 weeks ago today.
Okay, that's what I thought you said. Oh, okay, so I don't want you to look at it as that that anything could have been done to have prevented this. I really feel that your sweet boy was coming in more or less. And I love this because the way he's coming through now, yes, of course, he wants to come through and to give you and dad a message, his dad a message, and anyone else for that matter. But him being such a sweet and giving and just a beautiful soul, that even at 14, I'm shocked that he's 14. I'm going to tell you that, because the way he comes through and channels, and this is not this is a compliment, is that he's not a typical 14-year-old little shit,
No, no, nope, not at all.
No. So I have a 13-year-old daughter. I know what they look like, and so, but what I love is that he's like, I need to come through. And because I thought, how weird is it the gun came up with this? I couldn't quite understand it. But it's where now he's here because he wants to make sure that the family knows, which would be his family, that he is with your niece, that he's with his cousin, that she is okay. Now, being that, her passing was only a couple weeks ago, and being, a new soul, it's really very rare to channel a soul that early. And then, when a soul, when they die as such, as she did, the soul gets kind of, I don't want this to sound harsh or insensitive. It's like ripped out of the body, pulled, and then sometimes they don't even know that they've died yet or they've passed. I kind of feel that with her, and so, or she was that way, and now Jax is like, it's okay, Mom. It's okay, Dad. I'm with her. I got her. So, because some religions feel that if someone takes their life, that they go to a dark space, purgatory, hell, and it's so far from the truth, you guys. So far, it really is. It's sad. It's an epidemic right now. I mean, I sit with so many that are unfortunately in the same position, and I've yet to ever channel a soul that took their life in whatever way that isn't in that bright white light. So I really feel your son, his message, a big part of it. And now I get it. I just thought it. Now I get it. I get his message now. So I thought this message was, well, for you and for your nieces, for your family with your niece. He kept mentioning that when, is that him? Is that a picture?
It's a painting, but yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. And that's
And
the
he's wearing blue.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Hang on.
But go ahead.
Whew. And I really, I try so hard not to get my emotions and feelings, but when you're a mom anyways, you know, it's hard not to. I just looking at his painting, that picture, I mean, it's exactly who I feel he is, you know, and who came to me that night. And his message too was about that, wanting to say to mom and to dad that that it was like the way that they did everything they could, and not to feel like you could have done anything different, that everything was done as it needed to be, that it was my time. And he also kept saying that when you're sad, he said, get my cape or my blanket and put it with you. It was like, I felt like it was a protective cloak. Do you understand that?
I sleep with his baby blanket.
Okay. So he wants for you, mom, to, when you're sad, when things are hard, to keep that blanket. He was kind of cute. He was like, wrap it around you like a protective cape. It was so cute.
Oh my gosh.
But also, you know, I even feel this message is, you know, for your brother, your sister, you know, with your niece, that there's nothing they could have done to have prevented this. That unfortunately,
Feel a certain way, like I could have done more. I could have called like somebody. I could have, like, as soon as I called the second person, I heard the gunshot go off.
oh, honey.
And it's like, I don't know. But go ahead.
No, you're absolutely right. And this is why he knew that you would hold on to this guilt, this, you know, regret, however you want, you know, to put it, and saying that, you know, there was nothing that could have been done. You know, you couldn't have stopped this. And I know that's hard to hear, but I mean, your son is such a beautiful, very honest young man that I feel he's just more than anything wanting to, well, for one, to comfort you both, but also so worried for all of the family, you know, and how this is affecting them. One thing you said is that she passed it. This was 2 weeks today. And that's 14, and that's also 14 days to 2 weeks. They'll do this.
There's a lot of 14 going around here lately.
A lot of 14s. Yeah. Hang on. I'm just so glad that I'm just so glad that we got you here. And I'm so glad that, Michaela, without you, hon, this wouldn't happen, because you hopping on and everything